All right, good morning. Welcome to Marysville University Ice Rink in what is today a rainy and overcast Missouri. Pretty nice facility here though. Hawks today taking on the Knights. Minute left to go in the warm-up and then we will be on. Good win by the Hawks last night over the Sting. I think today will be a tough game. These guys look like pretty good, pretty big. See if the Hawks can keep their roll on. All right, so about to get underway here. Got Bartunik, Shuckett and Casey along the forward line. Gold and Bodie Halstead in your D, and we've got Adam Thompson in nets tonight. Right, so puck comes down, Gold has it. He's got, looks to go to Casey, looks like comes funny off his stick, goes up. Still in the neutral zone. Knights try to slap it onside, they whiff it. Casey pops it in, but only as far as the Knights defender, who now has that. He'll carry through the neutral zone, down the boards. Battled on there, Goldie versus pretty big kid. They're a fairly large looking team, so it'll be a good physical challenge for the Hawks today. Jack handles that nicely, puts on the Jets. It's a 3-on-2 here. He's got Casey in support, goes wide, gets around one. He's got Casey in the middle. Takes it behind the net, goes for a wraparound. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Gets blocked out there. I can't tell if that was the goalie or the defender who knocked that out. But anyway, still in behind the net. It's good forecheck there, but they get it around the side. Flip it across. Ends up to no one. That'll be Bartunik puts in the effort. Casey gets a stick to break that up. Shuckett ends up in control with it. He will turn around. He regroups. Loses it. Kicks it back to himself. Shovels it out of the zone. Casey scraps for it. Does a good job. Knocks it to the advantage of us, but they zing it out onto, actually ends up going on net. That was a pretty good clear, actually. But so Crawford was on, came up to Dono across to Patterson, who's got Smith in support. Gav puts it on net, but that's wrapped up by the goalie. So Hawks took a line change there. So now you've got Smith, Slavic and Patterson as your forwards. Crawford and Gordon is your D. All right, Hawks win the draw, comes out to Croft. Croft gets it over to Gordon. Gordon lobs it up into the middle. It's cleared out around. Gordo will get it. He's going to have a little bit of time, but not much time. Hawks knock it back on side. Gordon picks it up again. Quickly flicks it up. Pass misses the target. Kyle won't be happy. Oh, Gordo goes down. Right. Puck is loose. It wasn't Gordon, actually. I think that was Patterson. Gordon has it now. Chips it up. Hawks are doing a bit of fiddling with it here. Puck bounces around. Crawford has it. He's got time. Pass isn't on target. Goes to the feet of Slavic, which catches him flat-footed. Right. Crawford's got it. He chips it around now. Gavin. Knights keep it in. Right. Gavin gets it around to Slavic. Slavic will skate it out. He gets shoved to break up the pass. Bounces to the advantage of Shapiro. Huff takes it off Shapiro. Comes up there. Trace drops it up. So we've taken another partial line change. Slavic breaks it up. Good work. He holds his man up on the boards. They dump it back down. Here's Sink now. Gets it, but that gets chipped. Doesn't quite clear the zone. Collins battling for it. Gets effectively held off. Okay. Hawks just cannot seem to get a clean pass. Okay. Here's Sink across to Porter. Porter will chip it up. Chips it out. Goes deep. That's no ice. Puck flips out as they try to clear the zone. So we'll have a face-off in the Hawks' end. Still zeros. 10-13 left in the first. Trace to take the draw. He manages to knock it forward, but it comes to the advantage of the Knights. They pass to the back of one of their players. Collins slams it deep. Rosengren, flips it in, but it was just to the feet of Collins, who wasn't able to pick it up. Would have been a really good opportunity. Huff does great, fishes it out there. He's got Rosie in support. Looks in board, but gets broken up. Was hanging free right beside the goalie there. There was no one to take advantage of it. We've been a bit short of net front presence in the last few games. Someone in there to really hassle. Right, Porter in again. This squirt's free. Tomo will play up because he loves to play up. Up he comes, does a great job. Well cleared. That's good recovery there by the Hawks. Love to see Tomo multiple feet out of the net. Okay, Knights are slow it down and control it in the defensive zone. Shuckett breaks it up with his skates. Tries the patented Shuckett go around, but this kid was onto it. They dump it for an icing, so that'll come back. We've got a face-off, 8:53 left. So, another line change just recently for the Hawks. You've got Bartunik, Shuckett, Casey, Gold, and Halstead. Shuckett wins the face-off nicely out to the advantage of Casey. Casey gets it out to Halstead, who puts it on net, but that's sticked away by the goalie. Knights bring it out. Good hassling there by Bodie just to break that play up in the neutral zone. Comes off now to Gold. Gold chips it up to Casey. Casey puts it onto his own stick, does a great job. Gets around that kid, still has control of him behind the net. Good hard turn, gets it over to Shuckett. Shuckett, looks to get it over to Gold, but the pass is a bit off target and a bit too slow, so they pick it up. Fantastic back checking though from the Hawks. Followed up here by Crawford. Crawford takes it onside, gets it all the way around deep. He's going to come around behind the net. Looks to activate with with Bartunik, but that doesn't quite come off. So the Knights end up with it. They're looking to clear. They flip it up. Gordo does a great job, holds it in, regains control, chips it in deep, in behind the net again. It's going to come to Shuckett. Shuckett just squeezes the kid off on the boards. Nice use of his body there. Knocks it around to his own advantage, but can't pick it up again. Gordon takes a shot, and Doesn't come off the stick right and bobbles into the body of a Knights defender. The Hawks swarm. Good back checking today. Oh, Bartunik toe drag release. Shot misses the net and goes wide, and so squirts out. Okay, so the Hawks have it. Sorry, the Knights have it. Oh, good pass, but well broken up by Croft. Got his body in the way there. Did a great job. Casey gets it. He chips it out. Shuckett pokes it to get it forward. Casey just bulldozes it forward. Oh, Shuckett. Shuckett is extremely lucky to get away with that one. But the ref's hands stay down. Oh, and the ref goes down. Provided some enjoyment for the Knights fans there. Some sort of instant karma in their books. Right, now. Gav's got it. It's a 1-on-2. He puts the Jets on. Doesn't have any... Oh, good shot. But he was squeezed a bit wide, and so didn't have the opportunity to find the gap past the goalie. Huff has it now. Slots it to the front of the net. Hirsing picks it up. Hirsing over to Patterson. Patterson takes another shot. Oh! I don't know if Smith got a stick on that, but it went in. It was a really good shot, but the goalie was seeing it. Oh! Oh, now that's... they've called that a penalty. So that will be... Oh, no, that was just an icing call. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. That was a collision there. One of them went flying. I thought they were going to call that the penalty, but I should have judged from the non-reaction of the Knights' parents that was not going to be the case. So, the game continues. Looks like they're going to let a fairly free-flowing game happen here. Smith, solid hack there to break up that puck on the boards. Well done there. Gav keeps traps the puck, but it unfortunately falls out to the advantage of number 13, Schultz, who seems to be a pretty handy hockey player. Huff gives him a shove. Well done, Porter Huff. Good strong hockey there while avoiding any potential penalties. Gavin puts the squirt on. Does it again. Oh, just can't quite hack it past the body, but chips it deep. Really good job. Gives the Hawks opportunity for a change. So you've got Halstead. So Taylor and Collins get on in that change there. Now Rosengren gets on for Slavic. Good body there by, I think it was Huff to break up that shot. So Halstead has it, bounces it around, comes on. Rosengren slides it over to Taylor. Taylor has it. Taylor just slightly loses control of the puck and ending up he's onside before the puck is onside, which means that in the end, that equation is offside. Rosengren to take the draw. Rosengren wins the draw and dumps it out deep in behind the blue line. That works fairly well. Comes to the advantage of the Knights, though. Brody gets tangled up and goes down. Rosengren, good body there. Rosie chips it, manages to bring it forward. Still battling, does a good job. Comes out to their advantage, though. Oh, the ref wears it. He's having a tie. No, it was the other one who went down. So they've both got in the line of fire today. Tomo tidies that up.
Mimosas?
Right. Another line change here. Bartunik, fishes that out nicely. Does a good job. Oh, he gets kind of pushed off his feet. But it looks like they're not going to get any of those calls today. Great work by Casey. Gets himself in front of that breakout pass there for the Knights. So locks it in. That'll come around to Bartunik. Bartunik doesn't quite get onto it on the pickup. So now it's Halstead does a good job, breaks up that run there from the Knights down the boards. Goldie will pick that up, bounces it back behind the net to the advantage of 3 of the Hawks. In fact, to his own advantage. Bounce it back up, ends up from Casey to Shuckett. Shuckett will throw it deep. Around to Bartunik. Bartunik will put the good work, puts the fight on there with a much bigger kid. Oh, well done. Good stick there from Casey. Can't fully break it up. Goldie gets it out, gets it over to Shuckett. Shuckett cross ice to Bartunik. Bartunik gets it. He's and that's an offside. I think Casey crossed first. Dono flips that across through the centre to Shuckett. Shuckett does some body, ties it up, ends up with the puck again, which is good. He's got Casey in support. It's 2-on-3 here, so Shuckett will maintain possession, brings it all the way around, back up to the blue line, flips it over to Crawford. Crawford's got it. He throws it in on net, misses the net, but ends up in behind. Shuckett appears again, does a great job, gets control of it, flips it up, but it pops out of the zone. Only as far as Casey, who'll clean it up. Comes across to Croft. Croft flips it. Doesn't quite make it through the neutral zone. Casey gets it out. Gets on the stick of Shuckett. Shuckett's got... It's 1-on-4. And they end up with it. Good pressure, though, from the Hawks. They keep it in. That'll end up as an icing. Cheeky little go long flick there from the Knights. Almost worked out pretty nicely to their advantage, but not quite. 1:41 left in the first. Still no score on the board for either team. Pretty evenly matched game so far. More shots on the side of the Hawks, but the Knights have had plenty of time with the puck. Okay, comes up to Huff. Huff's pass across the blue line is not hard enough, so that gets picked off. Huff elects to carry it up. Does a good job, keeps it in, puts a shot on net. It's a very nice shot on net. Really troubles the goalie, but the goalie does glove it. Gets it down. If he had to let that go, then there was Hawks there on the inside looking to clean up the scraps, but goalie locked it down, so we'll have a face-off with 1:12 left to go in the first. Patterson gets the face-off out the back, but it comes out, ends up in the hands of Hirsink. Hirsink throws it down only as far as Slavic, who manages to keep it in with his body. Patterson, they squeak it in. Well done to the Hawks. That shot came into the paint, bounced off the goalie, in between the legs of someone, off the goalie again, and then was finally squirted in for a net front garbage goal, which is good because that's the sort of goals that we need to get more of. So, Hawks get one on the board with 54 seconds left in the first. So, good reward there for some effort. Actually started with Slavic there, keeping that puck in with his body on the boards, even though he was a little bit bent out of shape. He kept that in, which gave the opportunity. So the Knights carry it down. Patterson digging on the boards. Okay, squirts out to Hirsing. Hirsink's got Huff on support, cross ice. He's got Slavic up ice. Flips it up, comes high off the stick of Slavic. Okay, so Hawks keep control of that. Slavic rides a bump, shovels it onside, stays in. Pato flings it deep. And that'll take care of the first period. So, the end of the first, Hawks sneaking one onto the board with less than a minute to go. So, pretty free-flowing game. The refs aren't calling much. Not that there's been too much to call. A couple of close calls on both sides. Okay, start of the second. Taylor gets the draw. Halstead will flip it onside and deep. Comes around. Rosengren keeps it on with the body there. Flips it into Collins. Not quite enough to his advantage. Comes to the Knights. Broken up there by Goldie. Does a good job. Good stick to just slash that off the stick of the Knights player. Reverses. He's got Rosie and Halstead on support on the far side. So you got Rosie. Rosie takes time to settle. Flips it over to Collins. Good pass from Rosie over to Collins. Collins will dump it deep. Puck comes out. I think Rosengren must have worn a puck in the hand in that last exchange. He's come off grimacing. So, get a line change. Gordon tidies up the popping out puck. That's offside, and I think they've called it deliberate offside, have they? No. Puck comes out to the advantage of the Hawks, ends up on the stick of Crawford. Crawford's got Dono in support, cross ice. He palms it up quickly to Casey. Casey brings it, he beats a couple, chips it onside. Doesn't quite get deep though, but the Knights can't clear it. Shuckett's in there to pick it up. He'll come around. Casey's got it, battling on the boards, pops out to the Knights. Knights have it now. They go to Chip. Gordon's got to look carefully. He doesn't get interference there, but does a great job. Just ties up the Knights player, and then learns from his mistake last night. Oh, and doesn't push him into the boards. So well done there, Gordo. Okay, Shuckett will have it. He can skate it, bounces it off the boards. The Knights player is onto his little trick. Oh, bounces loose there, tries to be shoveled out. Oh, almost managed to be kept onside by Croft, but he cleans it up. He's got it over to Dono. Dono flips it deep. Good work there. Shuckett breaks up that pass, which... Oh, Bartunik has it. Flips it over to... Shuckett gets, he's got Gordon. Gordon's high. Oh, it's deflected in front of the net there. Changes direction. Almost looks like it was going to go in, but it didn't. So now Casey picks it up. He's got a bit of pressure on him. Does a good job. Sees over. It's just a bit far in front of Bartunik for Bartunik to get onto it. So, but Jack gets there to manage to put some pressure on. Breaks it up. So the Hawks keep control of it in the Hawks offensive end. It's Slavic with it there. It comes around. They break it up. Oh, well done by Shuckett. Puts a little bit of body on. Takes the shot. Very well saved by the goalie. That goalie could see that coming, so... All right, Smith to take the face off. He's got Patterson and Slavic on forward. Hirsink and Huff on D. Knights have it. Comes out. Picked up by Hirsink. Hirsink bounces it over to Patterson. Smith, sorry. Smith and Patterson, two kids about the same size, both with fireman's helmets, so that's going to cause me some trouble. Gav hacks around, but it ends up coming out onto the stick of them. Hirsink puts his body in the way to break that up, which is good. Huff goes cross ice over to Smith. It was bouncing though. Smith couldn't quite pick it out of the air. Okay, only as far as Hirsink. Well done. Clever work there by Hirsink with angling his body to give himself some time. That comes off, luckily for the Hawks. That pass across comes down. Hirsink's got two on him. Elects to squirt it around. Does a good job. Gav's got it. He pops it up to the advantage of Smith. He'll come in and collect it. Oh, doesn't quite manage to keep it onto him. But he ends up with it anyway. He's got it there. He's got Hirsink in support. Hirsink will close the gate on that one. Flips it back around deep. Knights have it behind the net. Patterson will go in and... Pato goes and puts the effort on. It's really good, actually. He breaks that up. Shovels it in, but that hits a pad, so it doesn't go in deep. Comes out, it's in the neutral zone. Slavic pops it over to Patterson. Doesn't quite go onside. It squirts out, unfortunately there for the Hawks, straight onto the stick of an attacking Knights player, but doesn't end up being too much of a problem in the end. They clear it across the neutral zone. Hirsink gets it. Hirsink elects to dump it deep. Hawks will look to take a change. They'll need to hustle because Rosengren breaks it up nicely. Unfortunately, in that breakup, carries it onside before Trace had a chance to clear. Okay. Onside now for the Knights. They flip it across, but Brody breaks that up. So comes back out. They clean it up in the neutral zone. Try to flip it back onside. Hawks break it up. Well stopped by Brody there. Stops it from coming on. Comes to Halstead. Hawks have got time. They go cross ice. So Rosie's got it onside. He keeps control. He's got... he gets slew-footed there, draws a penalty. Pretty good effort there by Rosengren. Really put his body in front. Got his legs taken out, went leg first into the boards, but he appears to be fine. I'll check in on the boards after. Don't know how they're doing. But that'll give the Hawks a 2-minute power play. Comes across to Crawford. Crawford has it. Flicks it on. Comes off the stick of Trace, but it deflects the wrong way. Rosengren tries to keep that in. Doesn't manage it. So the Knights have it. They chip it deep. He dumps and Chase as well. Not a bad effort for the team on the penalty kill. Hawks need to sort this out. Okay, good work there by Gordo. Gordo uses his skate to kick the stick away. Gets it to Trace. Trace gets it over to Collins. Collins passes into the man to his own advantage. It bounces back and he gets onside. So, that'll be an ice. Minute 10 left on the power play. Hawks haven't had much of a chance to set up their power play yet. So, but now with a face-off in the Hawks O zone. That'll give them an opportunity to get the puck moving. Hopefully find a way past this goalie. This goalie's been pretty good today. Stopped a lot of pretty decent shots. And so, comes up to Hirsing. Hirsing gets it over to Huff. Huff takes a shot. Oh, well broken up by the... yeah, that had to hurt. Like, I heard that one from here. Just got the dad who may have to buy a new set of shin guards here today next to me. So, Knights bring it in, dump it deep. Been pretty effective on the penalty kill so far. Yeah, it's a pretty solid fake accent that it takes me a while to put on. I have to get up and practice in the mirror for a couple of hours every morning to get this one working. Shuckett gets it cross ice over to Bartunik. Bartunik doesn't quite get it. He comes in after 75. 75 picks it up nicely, carries it around. Casey breaks it up. Gets control of it behind the net. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Broken up there. Gets it over to Hirsing. Hirsing's got the shot. Ooh. Goalie takes care of that, though. He saw that one coming from a mile away. The only real danger there was a deflection. Bartunik carries it. Oh, just can't quite get the turn. Again comes to Hirsing. Ouch. There's going to be a lot of bruised kids in the Knights change room at the end of today, just with puck-shaped marks on them. But it's good commitment. Hirsing chooses to dump it deep. We've got 6 minutes left in the second. Bartunik flips it in front of the net, but there's no one home to take advantage of it. Hirsing gets shoved off the puck. That was pretty good play. Porter doesn't quite picks it up, but good reverse, and then picks it up. Gets it back around there. Now he's got Casey. Casey flips it up to Shuckett. Shuckett's got Bartunik across in support. Bartunik's 1-on-2. Bartunik chooses to flip it deep into the corner. I think I heard "hold that" from Kyle. Shuckett is in there. Shuckett ties it up. Oh, there's a penalty here. And I reckon, yeah, they're going to call it on Shuckett for hooking. That'll be my call. Yeah. So, Knights will get a power play here for 2 minutes. Shuckett in the box for hooking. You're going to have Brody, Smith, Patterson, and Halstead as your PK lineup. Okay, they get it onside. Elect to spend a little bit of time to set it up. Oh, gets broken up there. Oh! Just slides underneath Thompson, unfortunately. So, the penalty costs the Hawks. Gets to 1-1. Okay, so we're back to full strength now. Even game, 4:48 left in the second. We knew this would be a good game of hockey. Patterson's got to get up. Okay. It's going to be Patterson. Zings it out. Only gets as far as 13. Okay, that'll come. Oh, Bodie can't quite carry it with him. Puck comes very high off a stick. Rainbow's up over. Dangerously pops out in front. But in the end, comes all the way out. Ends up back in the Hawks zone. They whack it out. It's going to get dumped deep. And it's going to be offside. Line change. Okay, Crawford's got it. He'll bring it onside, dumps it in deep. Down around behind the net, ends up Knights flick it around. Slavic misses the body catch. It's always a tough one. Good work there by, that was Rory Crawford to impede that shot and break it up. They zing it up high. Oh, just can't quite get it on his stick and load it up in time for a quick release. So it comes out to Gav. Gav flips it up deep. Just a little chip so that it doesn't risk an icing. Ends up back on the in the control of the Knights. Oh, well done there. It's Smith knocks it to himself. Flips it up. That was nice on net. That ends up gloved by the goalie. He hangs on to it, so that'll be a good opportunity for a line change for the Hawks and a face-off in their own zone. So lines get sorted out now. We've got Rosengren, Taylor, Collins, Crawford and Donovan. Okay, Knights clear it. Okay, Rosengren gets it, whacks it back. Comes out, Collins got it. He shoves it forward into onside. Something happens here. There's an interference call. Is that what happens? So they call interference on number 8 for the Knights. I think he must have held on to Liam when they went down. So that'll be 2 minutes for the 2-minute power play for the Hawks. They take another line change. Okay, Porter works it around to Shockett. Shockett gets it deep to Bartunik. Bartunik still has it. Flips it back to Shockett. Oh, it's always going to get broken up there. They get offside. A little bit of home cooking going on here with the offsiding calls and intentional. So they bring that all the way down. Kind of questionable. So, Hawks get it. Heersink flips it across to Huff. Huff loses control of it, but gains control of it again. Flips it across to Bartunik. Bartunik shoves it deep. Hawks look a bit flat here. Now Porter gets it going, but comes off to the advantage of the... Okay, so now Shockett shoves it in deep. That'll pop around, but there's a Knights defender in the way. They hack it out. Stays onside. Bartunik can't quite pick it up. Porter throws it on net. Comes off the skate of a Knights player. Casey flips it over to his own advantage. Still battling there. Shoves it out, but it ends up on the stick of the Knights. Clever play. That'll end up as an icing, though. So 44 seconds left on the penalty. Minute 52 left in the period. Tie game. Line change here for Collins, Taylor, Rosengren, Gold and Halstead. New D. Okay. Knights win the face-off, but Trace gets it around. They shovel it out to the far side, only as far as Gold. Goldie catches it in his skates. Gets around one. He's got Rosengren right in the paint there. Goldie gets it up now. He's got Collins across. Collins gets it back to Gold. Gold over to Rosengren. Rosengren gets tied up and turns it over. They shovel it out. That's a nice spinning puck and it's on net. So that takes up a nice bit of time. Trace gets it. He'll manoeuvre around there, but that'll pretty much take care of the penalty. Rosengren gets around one, hands it off to Gold. Goldie has it, carries it around behind the net. Still looking. He's got Rosengren in the middle. Oh! Rosie gets a shot, but it looks like it comes off the butt of the stick of the goalie. That was a great opportunity. Well worked. Got to finish those. Rosengren gets it, backhand shovels it into the in behind the net. Collins chases it in to tie it up. Does a great job there, actually. So dump and chase works out well. Still battling. Partial line change is underway. Goldie gets shoved to the ground. This is going to start getting chippy. Okay, Slavic ends up with it. He's under pressure. Puts on the Jets. Gets around 1. Okay, it's Slavic on 4. Chips it in, but the shot doesn't come off anywhere. So just bounces out. Now it comes back up. We've got Halstead has it. He goes cross ice to Slavic. Slavic backhands it in behind the net. I don't think Kyle's particularly happy with some of these outcomes so far. That'll be the end of the third. So, good game of hockey on our hands. Tied game, period to play. Nice bit of Peter Gabriel getting put here. Don't know if you can hear that or if Josh has effectively filtered it out so we don't get YouTuber-fied. Or the heinous copyright infringement of 45 seconds of poorly streamed music that the algorithms love to clamp down on. Okay. This will be a solid third period. Tie game. Slavic, Smith, Patterson are your forwards. Gordon and Crawford your D-line. Slavic has it. He carries it onside. Takes a shot. Pops up off the stick of one of theirs. Goalie sees it, has to stand very tall and shrug it, but takes care of it. Smith to take the face off. Gets it out to Gordon. Gordon over to Slavic. Slavic looks to slide it in, but it gets broken up by the Knights. Gordon whacks it back in. Slavic backhand passes it out to Gavin. Gavin's getting pretty much hooked, but they let that go. Good broken up there by by Dono. There's a bunch of... Crawford's lost his stick. It's been wedged out from underneath him. No, Slavic, sorry. But he recovers it. All right. Crawford does well, but gets it... Yep, Smith ends up with it. Right, around to Patterson. Patterson puts the Jets on. He's got Slavic cross ice in support. Flips it across, but it gets broken up by the Knights. Crawford does a good job to pick it up and control it. Gets around 8. Puts the burn on, but Patterson picks it up. Comes off his stick, so he re-picks it up in the neutral zone. Comes across to Shuckett. Shuckett will have it. He dumps it deep, gets it onside. Hawks will take a change. Hissink flaps it across the face, keep it on, but now pops out to Shuckett. Shuckett's got... Oh, that... Comes out of that mess to the advantage of the Knights. They take it in, put a shot on net. Doesn't concern Adam too much, but that gives them a face-off in their zone. So we've got Casey, Shuckett, Bartunek, Huff, Hissink. Comes around to the far side. Hissink reverses, gives himself some time, gets it to Huff. Huff up to Casey. Casey quick hands it over to Shuckett. It's slightly off target, so Shuckett has to get there, but Bartunek gets completely taken down and does get called for interference. So that'll be a penalty. Can't just push a man in the back. Yeah, he got shoved down pretty solidly. Yeah. Interference is the call. So Hawks will get a power play. Shuckett, Casey, Bartunik, Huff, Hirsink. Power play squad. Gets tied up. Picked out of there by Casey. Out to Huff. Huff gets it over to Hirsink. Hirsink, it's on his backside. They break it up. Solid battling there by the Knights. Well done though. Gets it. Hirsink gets it in. They get it out and break it up. Comes across to Huff. Huff flips it up to Bartunik. Bartunik will backhand it onside. Only as far as one of the... So now, Huff has it. Cross ice to Rosengren. No, sorry, Hirsink. Hirsink gets it up to Casey. Casey bobbles it up to... Oh! This is a bit of a mess. One Hawks player trips up another, so they're not making the most of their power play here. Right, Porter has it. He gets pushed into the boards. Good effort to tie him up there, but he digs it out. Now that is also interference as he pushes him down again. Home cooking ref just keeps looking. Casey whiffs on it. One of their kids has lost his stick. Shuckett has it over. This is not particularly good looking hockey at the moment. Huff brings it into the centre. Gets it out to Hirsink. Hirsink takes a shot. Comes loose behind the net. Stripes gets a foot on it. Huff gets it. Still has it. Gets it around to... Oh! Goalie does very well to track that through the paint and keep the door shut on Bartunik there. Hirsink gets it over to Huff. Huff's got time. Shoots it. Pretty handily taken care of by that goalie. Going to have to work the puck around quickly and cleverly to get past this guy. He's pretty good. Low speed shots that you see coming from a mile away probably aren't going to get the job done. Got to work it around until they find the lane. So line change here. 19 seconds left on the peak penalty. Goldie gets it. Digs it in deep. Collins tries to hack it out of the air. Knocks it down. Okay, so it squirts out. It'll be a foot race. Rosie bounces it back around. Only as far as one of them. So they're full strength. Hawks did a very bad job of using that penalty kill. Sorry, that penalty to score. So you got 9:41 left. Tie game. Collins donks it. It's still being battled on the boards. In the Hawks D zone. Squirts out to the paint. Sorry, out to the blue line for the... Rosengren breaks, or gets in to break up that shot lane. Oh, well done by Brody Gold there. Putting his body on the line and blocks that shot. Battled out on the boards there. Taylor cleans it up. He's got a bit of time. Reverses there. He's got Rosie, who's elects to hold on for a second. Source pass over to Collins. Ends up on their stick though. They dump it deep. Give me a foot race here. Ends up with 15. Goldie's on him. Comes around. Bounces up on the boards. Hawks need to clear it. They all look extremely slow. This is their third game so far. Still got another one this afternoon, 2 tomorrow. That's a pretty soft penalty. Yeah. That'll, so who's going to go to the box there? 75, no, 15. Yeah. That, yeah. Next year, that'll be, that's just hockey. That was a pretty soft penalty. But we'll take it. You know. So, Smith has it. He comes back up to Gordon. Gordon will take the... Oh! Pops up high from actually off one of the Knights. Gordon dumps it deep. Gordon ties it up a bit, gets it there, gets it back to Smith. Smith flips it around to Slavic. Comes on to Knights. They look to clear it out. Gordo keeps it. This small piece of hockey appears to be on replay. Back and forward to the side. Gets under the stick of the Knights. They get it around. Ends up now under the control of Slavic. Slavic, takes a good shot. The goalie, I think the goalie got that off the butt of his stick or a pad to get that away. So, minute 18 left on the penalty. Power play for the Hawks. They take a change. Going to have Smith, Slavic, Patterson, Huff and Hirsink on. Okay, comes out to Slavic. Slavic has it behind the net. Gets it up to Hirsink. Hirsink back to Slavic. Slavic gets it around to Patterson, who's deep. He leaves it behind. It bubbles loose in front of the net. Pretty dangerous, but... so, there's no ice there. That was tipped. Hawks flip it around. Comes over to Patterson. Patterson gets it to Slavic. No, sorry, to Smith. He's got Slavic in support. He comes around. Oh, good shot, but another good save from the goalie. He had that on his eyes. Porter's going to have to get to this. This won't make it to the line. He's got one on. Oh, luckily just gets broken up. So Gav again. We got a replay. Gav gets through. Oh, Gav roofs it. He had the opportunity. Went to look over the shoulder of the goalie, and I think just caught a little bit too much of it on the lift. And flipped it up into the glass. Knights put it into the netting on the escape from the zone, so it'll come back. 15 seconds left on the penalty kill. Shuckett, Casey, Bartunik, Huff and Hirsink. 6:31 left in the game. Tie game. Hawks have got 10 seconds of a man advantage. They're not really using their power play to their advantage much. Bartunik takes it through. Can't get through the wall. Gets it over to Huff. Okay, they're at full strength now. Gets deflected, but it just doesn't have the speed on it to be a dangerous deflection. Goalie gets it in his glove-ish, and then they blow the whistle. So, good tight game of hockey here. 1-1, 6:12 to go. Full strength both sides. Same line. Okay. Oh, Porter. Porter bubbles it across. Hirsink catches it up. Huff taps it up to the advantage of Shuckett. Turns nicely. Gets that over to Bartunik. Backhander from Bartunik. Just comes a bit high. That was a good chance. But now the Hawks have to reverse back into D mode. Oh. Yeah, that's not really a penalty. That'll come as offside. So Hawks will take a change on the D line here. Knights win the draw. Comes out to Goldie, slaps it forward. Shuckett battles. Casey battles. Ends up with Halstead. Halstead gets broken up off his stick a little bit, so the pass isn't quite complete. Comes around to Bartunik's got it. Bartunik's going to be like 4 of them on him. He's got Casey in support behind. He carries it around behind the net. Keeps control of it. Looking for the... Oh, comes over to Gold. Goldie tries to one-time it, but it comes off like a sliced golf shot. Still in the Hawks' offensive zone. Casey battling. Jack carries it forward. Shuckett's got control of it. Carries it around. Bounces it up around to Halstead. Halstead is going to put it on net from a fair way out. Gets blocked by one of the Knights D. Now, comes back to Gold. Goldie picks it up. He's got time to set it up. Flips it up onside. This comes off someone, so it's no ice. That's waved off. Goldie picks off the pass. Comes around. Shocker comes out with it, throws it to the blue line, but... Okay, so there's a bit of a gift there. Casey flips it out. Okay, Collins has got it. Collins dumps it onside. So go. Comes out to the advantage of the Knights. They flip it back around the other side. Collins keeps it on, ties it up. Comes around to the advantage of the Knights. Rosengren breaks that play up, and so it comes out to the advantage of the Hawks. To Crawford, to Donovan. Donovan can't quite get it up forward properly. Rosengren comes in behind. Gets tied up, and a couple of people piled on top of it like a rugby scrum. So they're going to just take a face off at centre ice. 3:17 left. Tie game. Both sides look a bit lacking in energy at this point. Comes out to the Knights' advantage. Porter, nice little poke check. Does well. It's a bit of a scrum in front here. Comes out to the advantage of Trace. Trace has got it. He bounces it nicely onto the stick of Collins. Collins gets tied up. They carry it, and now... going to be offside, just outside of the D zone. So line change: Slavic, Smith, Patterson. Gav gets a stick on it. Comes to Crawford. Crawford bounces it around behind the net. That'll come over to Porter. Porter flips it around. Goes a bit far past. Oh, comes to Porter's stick. Porter hacks it out. Okay, now Gavin has it. So Gavin puts the speed on, takes it wide. Slavic has it now. He's going to carry it in behind the net. Oh! Really nice work there. Slavic carries around behind the net to the waiting Porter in front. Porter lets off a quick shot, but again, that goalie is there. So he's playing very, very well, their goalie. Right, pops out. Huff has it. There's 2 minutes left in the game. I don't think we're going to see any pulled goalies here. Oh, it's dangerous here. It squirts across the front. Slavic chips it up. Doesn't get offside. Oh, Porter puts a skate on it and puts it into a dangerous little position. Gav makes a dive. Oh, well done by Smith to break that up. Some desperate hockey here from both sides. Huff gets... So if there's any doubt about where the home cooking comes from, I can tell you it's not Colorado fare. Another huge save from their goalie. Broken up there by Shuckett. He'll take it around. Oh, the goalie is keeping them in it. A little bit of the usual argy-bargy in front of net here. So 1:16 left. Tie game. I can't remember if we do overtime in these games or not. Okay. Tied up on the face-off. Bartunik has it. Comes to Hirsink. Hirsink flips it into the corner. They get it. Halstead goes to chuck it. Comes back out to the advantage of the Hawks. Shuckett gets it across to Hissink. Hissink gets it over the line. Tries to get it onside. Does, but not deep. Only gets it just over the red line, the blue line. Comes out. Halstead has it. He's under pressure. Bodie gets squished, but not before he gets a pass off to Shuckett, who it continues. Oh, they keep it onside well, but it gets cleaned up by Bartunik. They break it up there. They'll give them a return. Hissink gets beaten. Thompson comes out to them. There's 30 seconds left. That'll get chipped out. Lucky Vito was wearing his mask there. So 24 seconds left to go. 1-1. Face off. Goldie picks it up. Flips it in right in behind the net. Good placement by Goldie there to tie it, get it in that stop spot. Okay, so this will, unless there's some sort of miracle for the Knights or the Hawks, or maybe I'll just shut my face until it actually transpires. Okay. So that's the end of regulation. Yep. So we got 5-minute overtime.
No one comes all this way for a tie. Right.
So, 5-minute OT. I think is it 4-on-4? 3-on-3. Threes. This will be interesting. Probably won't take long. So, Smith ties it up, wins his own face-off to his own advantage. Patterson has it. Good stick there from Knights. They break it up. Ends up on their control. They get it over. Goldie breaks that stick up. Gets it out. Gets his body in the way. Oh, good work there by Gav. Flips it over the advantage. No, sorry, it was Smith to Patterson. Patterson back to Smith. Oh! And yet again, netminder 50 does the job. Wow. He has played a game today. They get past Gold. Thompson reciprocates. This may end up being a battle of the goalies for the next 4 minutes 17. So, face off in the Hawks defensive zone. Comes out to the advantage of the Knights. Oh, well done by Smith. He blocks it, but loses sight of the puck. Oh, comes back to him. So, Smith has got the legs, but good solid shove there. But, that gets across to Goldie. Goldie has to turn to pick it up. He's got it. Oh, good stick there. Oh, well done by Pato. Oh, Pato digs it out from somewhere. But this is good solid 3-on-3. All right, so it's Goldie V59. They flip it over and it comes out. So they'll have to reset. 3.5 minutes left. Knights bring it onside. Goldie breaks it up. Gav takes it very dangerously in front of the net, but gets past. It's Gav. Gav puts this one even higher than the last. Maybe he's trying for the lights. Okay, so the Hawks take a change. Shuckett, Bartunik, Crawford. Okay. Knights get it out. Bartunik's got it now. He's got Shuckett in support. Yeah! Bartunik roofs it! Woo! That is a fantastic shot To be fair, it's about the only thing that's going to get past that goalie. He played a spectacular game. Well done to the Hawks. That was a very good game of hockey, though, for both sides. Great finish from the Hawks there. Really good finish. Really good game of hockey.